Easy English podcast. Let's start, guys.
Imagine this. You wake up one morning and something doesn't feel right. Your throat hurts, your head feels heavy, like someone filled it with sand overnight. Every time you swallow, there's this dull, uncomfortable ache. You know you need to see a doctor. So you go. You sit in the waiting room, the nurse calls your name, you walk in, and then the doctor looks at you and asks, "So, what seems to be the problem today?" And suddenly, your mind goes completely blank. You know exactly how you feel, but in English, the words disappear. The pain is real, the discomfort is real, but the language feels like a locked door you can't open.
Oh, wow. That feeling is so real. You're not confused about being sick. You just can't explain it.
Exactly. And that's what today's episode is about.
Today, we're fixing that.
Welcome back to Practice Easy English, the podcast where we help you use real English in real-life situations. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Liam. And honestly, I was really excited for this episode.
Really? Why?
Because going to the doctor in another language is terrifying. A few years ago, I had this terrible pain in my side. I went to the doctor and she asked me to describe it. And I just said, "It hurts." That's it.
Liam.
Then she asked, "Can you describe it more?" And I said, "It hurts. A lot."
Truly inspiring communication skills.
Thank you. A masterpiece.
And that's exactly why this episode exists. So nobody ever has to stop at "it hurts a lot" again. Today, we're learning essential English vocabulary for visiting a doctor and describing symptoms naturally.
And when we say naturally, we mean real English.
Exactly. Not robotic textbook English.
Nobody says, "I am experiencing discomfort in my thoracic region."
Please don't say that. Real people say things like, "My throat is sore. I've had a headache for 2 days. It started suddenly last night."
Simple, clear, human.
Because when you're sick, you're already vulnerable.
Your brain is tired. Your body feels weak.
And language suddenly feels harder than usual.
So today, we're removing that pressure. One phrase at a time.
Let's start before you even see the doctor.
Right. Making the appointment itself can feel stressful.
Especially on the phone.
Because on the phone, you can't see facial expressions. It's just words and silence.
I'd like to make an appointment to see the doctor.
Clear and polite.
I'm not feeling well, and I'd like to see someone as soon as possible. Is there an appointment available today or tomorrow? I'm a new patient. Is there any paperwork I need to fill in?
That one is incredibly useful.
And this phrase is important too. Could you speak slowly, please? English isn't my first language.
That's not weakness. That's smart communication.
Exactly. Okay, now you're in the doctor's office.
Deep breath.
Deep breath. And then comes the big question. What seems to be the problem today? A dull ache. Pain that's constant but not sharp.
Like background noise that won't go away.
A sharp pain.
Sudden, intense pain.
A throbbing pain.
Pain that pulses like a heartbeat.
A burning sensation.
A feeling of heat or fire inside.
My chest feels tight. It comes and goes. It's worse when I swallow. It started about 3 days ago.
These phrases are so much better than just saying, "it hurts."
Exactly.
The more specific you are, the clearer the picture becomes.
Let's go through common symptoms. I have a fever. I have a sore throat. I've been coughing a lot. I feel exhausted. I feel run down.
Like your whole battery is almost empty.
I feel nauseous. I've lost my appetite. I'm having trouble sleeping. I feel dizzy. I've been feeling short of breath.
Run down is such a useful phrase.
It really is. Doctors will ask questions too.
And sometimes those questions are hard to understand.
How long have you had this?
About 3 days.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the pain? Is it constant or does it come and go? Do you have any allergies? Are you on any medication? Has this happened before?
I always want to pretend the pain is less serious than it really is.
A lot of people do that. But honesty helps the doctor help you.
So don't be brave. Be accurate.
Exactly. Sometimes the doctor says something confusing,
And then people just nod politely.
which is dangerous in a medical situation. Helpful phrases. Could you explain that again, please? Could you write that down for me? What does that mean exactly? So, just to make sure I understand, is there a leaflet or information sheet I could take home?
Asking questions doesn't make you difficult.
It makes you responsible. A few useful phrases for after the appointment. Where do I take this prescription? How many times a day should I take this? Are there any side effects I should know about? Should I come back if it doesn't improve? I'd like to book a follow-up appointment.
Medical English doesn't need to sound complicated.
It just needs to be clear. A symptom is a sign that something is wrong with your body. Example: fatigue and fever are common symptoms. Ache, a dull, steady pain.
My shoulders ache after work.
Nauseous, feeling like you might vomit. Prescription, a doctor's written order for medicine. Dizzy, feeling like the room is spinning. Run down, feeling physically exhausted and weak. Feverish, feeling like you have a fever. Dosage, the amount of medicine you should take. Follow-up, a second appointment to check your progress. Before we finish today, I want to say something. Going to the doctor in another language takes real courage. You're already feeling sick, already feeling vulnerable. And then you also have to communicate in a language that isn't your first.
That's genuinely hard.
And if you've ever struggled to explain yourself, that's okay.
You were doing your best with the words you had.
And now you have a few more words than before.
I always think of language like a toolbox. Every new word is another tool you can use when you need it.
And one day, these phrases will come naturally.
Not memorized, internalized.
So if you ever find yourself sitting in a doctor's office feeling nervous, remember this. You can do this. You have the words.
And if all else fails, write it on your phone and show the doctor.
That works too. Thank you so much for listening today.
Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Rest well.
All of the above.
All of the above.
This is Sara.
And this is Liam. And you've been listening to Practice Easy English.